After investigating 59 cases of corruption in Cameroon, the Anti-Corruption Commission came to discover that 114 billion francs CFA is missing, stolen by top government officials. This is terrible at this point in Cameroon. And this is the main reason why I say that there can never be any development in Cameroon under the leadership of President Paul Biya, because they are there for their own pocket. They have no pity for the people of Cameroon. As we are crying that there is no root, the careless. What they are interested in is taking money for their own private use. As we are crying that there is no drinkable water, the careless. There is no schools, the careless. All they are interested in is embezzlement. Only 59 investigations. And the Anti-Corruption Commission investigated only 16. And 140 billions missing. If this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. The chairman of the Anti-Corruption Commission, Reverend Dr. Dieudonné Maziga, it reviewed this to Cameroonians on Friday in Yaoundé. That 114 billions missing in 2023 alone. And this 114 billions that they investigated is not that they went through all the public sectors in Cameroon. No. The Anti-Corruption Commission investigated only 16 cases of corruption. And then there, a budgetary and finance disciplinary board and a special criminal court investigated 43 cases of corruption. And they discovered that 114 billions missing, stolen by top government officials. And then the chairman went further to talk about the department, the public sector that were fully involved in this corruption, that they embezzle without any pity. The first is transport. As we are crying that there is no route in Cameroon, those who working in the Ministry of Transport in Cameroon were busy embezzling the taxpayer money given to them. As we were saying that maybe the government have not given, the government gave. And then they started embezzling from the office, from the minister down to, and nothing reached the hand of the contractor. So the contractor left with nothing, decided to take whatsoever he is having and go. And that is what there is no route in Cameroon, even in city, Yaoundé, Douala, Bamenda, and many other places. No route. And then they also came to discover that another terrible case of corruption happened with the driver's license. They were selling it. And today in Cameroon, you have people who have not gone to driving school, or they don't even know how to drive. They are holding driving license. And they just look somebody in the quarter and ask them to show them, maybe one day, they show them how to drive. And then as they move around, the car is moving, they just go and become drivers, carrying people. And that is what we today in Cameroon are having frequent, deadly road accident every blessed day in Cameroon. And then they went further and discovered that another sector is education. Terrible corruption happened within the educational sector in Cameroon. And then one of it will surprise you. That is the PTA. That is the Parent Teachers Association. You know that for the primary school, the government for many years today said primary school is free. And the year they say primary school free, they hand over primary school, the maintenance of primary school to a PTA, Teachers Parent Association. And then these people, it is just a means of embezzlement. And the elite who were in the city started coming back to the village where there are schools in order to become a PTA president and chairperson. And then with the main mission of embezzlement. The school fees that was in primary school, 1,500. Immediately the government transferred to the PTA in primary school. School fees started going up, 7,000, 15,000, 25,000, depending where you are in Cameroon. But the money they are taking for the maintenance, they are not doing anything with. We are seeing today in Cameroon school without infrastructure, school without benches. Why? Because the money allocated for, they distributed them amongst themselves. Stolen. And then they also went to discover that the Ministry of Territorial Administration, that is the Ministry of Paul Atangaji, also involved in corruption. Who are those within this ministry? The governors. They are the one. Meaning they are in each region. The main aim is not to see into either the region is okay, but they are busily, embezzling, and involving in corruption. Corruption in Cameroon is a cankerworm. It's a problem. And TFA talking point is all about proposing lasting solution to societal problems. I may mention that the only way to stop corruption is to change our mentality positively. I ask the question, how much money is enough? There is not amount of money that is enough. So why are you stealing without having any pity for people? The Ministry of Finance is also involved. I believe that they did not properly investigate the Ministry of Finance because this is one of the ministries that have been draining the treasury of Cameroon. Some years behind, one person within the Ministry of Finance was discovered taking salary of 2,600 people. Many 2,600 people were going without salary, traveling and living, spending the little they have, traveling to Yaoundé asking for their salary, and one person was taking it for more than 10 years. Ministry of Telecommunication also involved in corruption. And that is the main reason why we are having the kind of network we are having in Cameroon. Because all they are interested in is to manipulate MTN, Orange, and Nestle in order to, for their own pocket. They're careless about the people. And that is why all these mobile network are exploiting the citizen. Public work involved in corruption. The Ministry of Health involved in corruption. And this is the corruption we are talking about. And then I make mention in my book, titled, Positive Mentality for the Cameroon We Want, that why corruption is a cankerworm in Cameroon. Corruption in Cameroon is like a green snake under a green grass. That for somebody to identify an act of corruption in Cameroon, you need the grace of God. Without the grace of God, you cannot. Because Cameroonians are already used to corruption in a way that you cannot explain it. And then I may mention that Cameroon government has corrupted corruption. If you go detailedly to understand what corruption is, Cameroon will never one day skip that position as the most corrupt country in the world. It is just that they have corrupted corruption. That is why they are in between, second to the last. God. I'm praying for God to help us. I keep on telling you that we here on TFA Talking Point, we have just one mission. Propose the lasting solution to societal problems. And you can join us by dropping your own comment. What can be a solution to a problem that you know? Put it in the comment section. What can be the solution to the corruption in Cameroon? Put it in the comment section. Share the videos. Thank you.